The menopausal transition is a natural process that all women will experience. During this time, many women notice an inclination to withdraw, but it's important to be aware of the health benefits of socializing. Social support can come in many different forms, such as family, friends, neighbours, or even online support groups. Having social support during the menopausal transition can help women cope with the physical and emotional changes that come with this stage of life. Stay tuned to hear more. You're listening to Menopause Natural Solutions, episode 159, The Health Benefits of Social Support During the Menopausal Transition. Welcome to Menopause Natural Solutions, your podcast for all things perimenopause, menopause and beyond. Stay tuned as your host, naturopath Jennifer Harrington, explains how to use natural therapies to find your ultimate health and happiness during your transition. Hello ladies, it's Jen here. Thank you for your company today. I just love it when I get to discuss free lifestyle habits that can help you to improve your own menopausal experience and set you up for a healthier, happier life moving forward. One of the best ways to support yourself during this time is to build a community of like-minded individuals. A community of women who are going through the same transition can provide a safe space to discuss the physical and emotional changes you are experiencing. Having a community of people who understand what you are going through can help you feel less invisible and can make you feel more seen, heard, and understood. The menopausal transition is accompanied with many life changes. Some grieve the end of their fertility. Others find themselves with an empty nest. Others have the added financial burden of children that never leave. It's unfortunately a time when many struggle in their relationship with their significant other. Many have to deal with ill health or death of their parents. Some women experience feeling like they have lost their identity. They feel lost and alone. Psychotherapist Esther Perel is known for saying the quality of our relationships determines the quality of our lives. Humans are social creatures, and we need human interaction. Not all of us have significant others or living family members, but we all still need to find ways to connect. The menopausal transition is a time when many women don't feel like socializing. They want to withdraw and hibernate. And I have nothing against a night in. Let me say there is no need to socialize in the same way you may have done in the past, but you still need to make human connections. Maybe, instead of a night out dancing, you may meet up with a friend for a coast walk or a bush hike. Instead of dinner and drinks, you move to having a brunch date. Instead of cocktails and gossip, you try a trivia night or a book club. Personally, the lockdown experience had some advantages for me. One of my closest friends and I started doing Zoom drinks. Instead of dressing up and going out, we would dress down, often in our pajamas. We would jump on Zoom for an evening of conversation. And this is something we never did before lockdown, but we have continued it afterward. As Esther said, the quality of your relationships and social interaction counts. We all know the saying, misery loves company. If you are hanging out with doom and gloom type people, this can be contagious. We tend to get what we expect. If you are dreading menopause, this is linked with a higher frequency and intensity of symptoms. If you are looking forward to this new stage of life and feel empowered by it, you are likely to experience fewer problematic symptoms. So choose who you hang out with wisely. It really helps to have a light at the end of your tunnel. My Zoom friend and I are both single mums preparing for empty nests. Instead of being fearful of this inevitable reality, we chat about what Life 2.0 should look like. We have both done our 100 Dreams List activity, and I'll leave a link to this in the show notes in case you haven't done it yet. And we actively encourage each other to achieve our dreams. Let me tell you, we have lots of future traveling adventures planned. My next stage of life is going to be an amazing adventure of my own design. Shouldn't yours be too? Studies have shown that having social support during the menopausal transition can reduce stress levels and improve overall mental health. Social support can also help to reduce both acute and chronic symptoms linked with your transition. Moving forward, women who are more socially connected are healthier, live longer, and have a better quality of life in general. Let's look at a couple of the studies. First, the effect of social group methods on quality of life in postmenopausal women. This study includes a support group and a control group. The support group attended 10 group sessions. These sessions included general information about this stage of life and lifestyle sessions on relaxation techniques and exercise. What they found was that the support group experienced a significant benefit over the control group, especially in regard to improved quality of life, lower vasomotor symptoms, think hot flushes and night sweats, improved psychosocial skills, enhanced physical health, and even better sexual health. Another study, the relationship between health status and social activity of perimenopausal and postmenopausal women, found that although everyone experienced varied degrees of stress, it's not the stress itself, but rather the degree in which you hold on and react to the situation that is linked to the poor health outcome. The more resilient to stress you are, the better your outcome. Women with less stress resilience and are currently upset by a stressful event are 21% more likely to experience more frequent and more intense menopausal-related symptoms, especially hot flushes. So how can you boost your stress resilience? Everyone will find different stress management tools are more or less effective for them, but the most universally beneficial strategies include social connections, exercise, eating well, mindfulness, pet therapy. Sorry, as a dog lover, I had to add that in there. Volunteering, having a purpose and feeling needed. Getting back to social support. After years of lockdown and government-imposed isolation, many women are struggling to find meaningful connections. If this is you, please know you are not alone. There are so many women in the same boat as you who would love an invitation to connect. Think about distant family you may have lost connection with, old friends, old neighbours, old work colleagues. It's time to reconnect to old friends and to find new ones. Finding new friends later in life isn't as hard as you may think. Consider joining a local group. It could be a church group, a regular exercise class. Maybe you volunteer at an animal shelter or bush regeneration group, or try a new skill. The University of the Third Age offers so many different types of classes, from languages to history to exercise, forms of arts, even trips away. My final consideration is for you to join my May intake of my Menopause Makeover program. Previous feedback from this group indicated that the group sessions were their favourite part. So this year I have heavily invested in new technology to provide a superior community feel. The community site is now built into my website and my phone app. There is no connection with Facebook or Zoom anymore. It's a totally independent community where we can better connect with each other. There will be a main group for everyone, and then you will be split into smaller groups for live sessions with me. This is the first time I have offered 3 different groups split over 3 time zones. I want small, intimate groups so everyone gets a chance to share their experience and to ask me questions. But the larger group is also good for challenges and camaraderie during the program. And the first challenge is to complete your own 100 Dreams exercise. If we are going to start building your version 2.0, the healthiest, happiest version of you yet, we need to find what you ultimately want your dream life to look like. If this interests you, please join my waitlist now, as I have a special offer and early access for this group. There are 2 different levels within the program. The silver level is the group program only, and the gold level includes one-on-one consultations with myself. Please keep in mind places are strictly limited. I really hope I get to see you in the program and personally help to make a difference in your menopausal transition. That's it from me this week. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to Menopause Natural Solutions. This podcast contains general information about menopause. It is provided as a guide, and it is not intended to replace medical advice. Opinions of guests are their own, and this podcast does not endorse or accept responsibility for statements made by guests. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please share it with a friend.